Welcome to another video tutorial on how to use Belina Payroll HR. Today we're going to show you on how to start a network related instance. First of all, we will start by logging into our Belina. Once we log into our Belina start, we'll get to this window which requires us to enter our credentials. Once you enter your credentials and you select, will experience an error that will pop up on our desktop. An error has appeared. Our login error says as follows: a network related or instance specific error occurred while establishing a connection to SQL Server. I would like you to know that our Belina application sits on a SQL database. This means that our SQL Server services has stopped running and we need to enable the services so the SQL can connect to our Belina application. It continues saying the server was not found or was not accessible. So it explains that our services is not connecting to our Belina application. So we need to fix that by enabling our services to run. So the error continues saying verify that the instance name is correct and that the SQL server is configured to allow remote connections. So we have to enable these connections. So the reasons that cause this error are that once we switch on our machine and we go straight to our Belina application to start it, the services would not yet have started running and it takes a few minutes for it to start running, depending on your computer on how fast the services in the background start loading. But here with my computer, I just went straight to my Belina and logged in without letting the background data to start the services. Then another reason to get this error is that a rapid forced shutdown on the computer makes the services stop. The services will act like a virus is attacking the data, ensuring that the data does not get lost or corrupted. The services stop running. So we need to enable the services. So the last statement on the error window, provide a SQL Network Interface error 26 error locating server / instance. So we need to run our services. So we'll close this window, this error window, our login error, close there, and we'll go to our Windows search bar there. We'll go to our Windows search and we'll type in the following words: view local services, view local Sometimes you don't have to type in the full words view local services. It will appear on top of the window. We'll select that option which says view local services. Depending on the type of the machine that you are using, the window will appear faster and some will take a few minutes for it to load. The window that we're waiting for to load has to be written on top services. So what we'll have to do is we have to select on the scroll down button to get to SQL Server Belina. Note that our Belina application software is based on an SQL database. So we need to look for SQL Server Belina. So we keep scrolling down until we get to SQL, the letter S. So please note that I have highlighted our SQL Server Belina in brackets. We need to select SQL Server Belina. I'll get to this window right here on this row and the column. It says status and it's empty just after where it says description. It's empty. This column and row here is empty. Once we understand that it's empty, we need to make it run to enable it to run. So we'll look at the top left corner there where it says start the services. We have to select start services. The services will load. As you can see, the bar is loading in green, showing that it's enabling the services to start. It may take a few minutes or a few seconds, but let it load, enabling the services to start running. After starting the services, you'll have to get these three options, which one say stop the services, pause the services, restart the services. But once you get these three options, it means that your services have started running. Then we come back down to our SQL Server Belina in brackets. Now can you see it's written running to show that we are now able to log into Belina. We'll now close this window. You may close it or you may minimize it. Then we'll go back to our Belina and re-log in our details to enter Belina now. Once done with your login details, just press login to gain access to the Belina application. Wait for a few minutes for it to log in. Uh, 2026 error. Please note that once you switch on your machine, give it a few more minutes for you to log in and your services to run, so you can be able to log in and not face any error problems. And let the application run, the service isn't able to log in. But once you face power difficulties, you are always able to restart the services. Now this brings us to the end of our tutorial, and thank you for watching.